So today we want to do a little education tutorial. We're anxiously awaiting the EQ mode that is supposed to be deployed any time. We're getting ready for it. We're anxiously awaiting. And so I wanted to be fully prepared for when it comes out. So, what is EQ mode going to do for me and why do I want to do it? Well, currently the Seestar is on an Alt Z mount, an azimuth mount, and that only tracks things from left to right or up and down. And so it doesn't go in circles, it just goes left, right, zigzags across. Um, It'll go up and down, left and right. That's it. And so when it's tracking objects as we're imaging them, it has to move left or right or up and down. And so it doesn't allow us to do long exposures because then it would show that tracking and it would cause star trails, which we know that the Seestar won't stack the star trails, and it wouldn't make a pretty picture because it would be a big blurry mess. And so that's one of the things that we're anxiously awaiting the EQ mode, because what we do is we put it on an equatorial mount and then we point it to the polar north and align the Seestar with the pole of the earth, and so that it can rotate with the earth. And so it opens up a whole lot of advantages. And one of the things I wanted to talk to you about today and help with is setting up your Seestar to take advantage of the EQ mode. So we can just set it up, click go, and it will do its thing. But one of the advantages that we get now that it can track a little better in EQ mode is that we can take longer exposure times. So the Seestar defaults to 10-second exposures. And we're probably all familiar that it's 10-second exposures. We stack them in serial or picks and sites or all the different software that we can stack all those exposures in. But once we get equatorial mode, because the tracking is more efficient, we are able to take longer exposures. And so not just 10-second exposures. And so I'm going to show you how we are going to change that in the Seestar app. So I have launched the Seestar app and connected to my Seestar, and you see it there at the top. So when I click on that, it opens the settings page. And those are settings you've probably all been familiar with. And we click on the one down at the bottom that says advanced features. Now, the very first thing at the top here is enhanced EXP, and that stands for exposures. So this is where it sets those exposure times. And it's set currently to 10 seconds because that's the default and that's normally what we're using. But once we get equatorial mode, we can now take longer exposures. And with longer exposures, as long as the Seestar is tracking that thing as it's moving in a smooth fashion, it will allow more light into the lens of your telescope. And so longer exposures enhances the light that is coming in and being captured. And so right here, we can just click on 20 seconds or 30 seconds. And so this is something you may want to experiment with. And once EQ mode comes out, they'll probably make some suggestions, is my guess. You're perfectly welcome to leave it at the 10-second exposures. But one of the advantages is to taking these longer exposures, and that's how you change those, is right there in the top. If you're going to experiment with them, it would be a fun thing to take your Seestar out, change it to 20-second or 30-second exposures, and image some stars. And this is how you could get some pictures of star trails that we see those pictures a lot where the whole sky is a moving star trails, and it's kind of a pretty picture. But this would be a fun experiment to do while you're getting ready for EQ mode and anxiously awaiting that to be deployed. And you can test these and see what the exposures do. If you left the exposures too high, like at 30 seconds, and you aimed it at something really bright, well, it's going to overexpose it and it's going to make it so bright that the picture won't be good at all. And so it might be fun to do a little experimenting with that. Maybe we will do that in a future video. But for now, I just wanted to show you how to get ready for EQ mode by changing the enhanced exposure rates. And that's how you do it. So again, you go to your Seestar, you click on the Seestar in the top, it opens the settings, you scroll to the bottom and click on that advanced features, and there it is right in the top. So that's how you're going to change those exposure rates. I hope this was helpful to some of you, especially newbies who are just learning how to use their Seestars. But this is something to get ready for the EQ mode, and so it's another thing getting us all primed and ready for when that is launched. We appreciate everybody watching. Love to have you along on our journey. Feel free to comment, let us know how your journey's going, and we're wishing clear skies to everybody. Thanks for watching.